Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark and this is somewhat of a news bulletin because wow, what a week of news for Hong Kong film fans, and this acquisition from Shout Factory in picking up the entire Golden Princess film catalogue. I mean, it's something I just never imagined would happen, but always said this is just what a company, a distribution company that wants to reap the benefits of those greater titles of their catalogue, to just go in there, take everything and do what they can with the movies that they have acquired. 156 titles to be precise. How incredible. I haven't even had my morning tea yet, and this is just something I needed to talk about because how fucking exciting is this? Now, there is that, let's say, with Shout Factory, and as much as I have been very, very happy with their box set releases of the Shaw Brothers classics, I mean, they're incredibly beautiful, and now they're starting with the Golden Harvest box sets, which have been okay, I'm not going to lie. I've enjoyed them, but they've just been okay. So they're quantity over quality, let's just say there. Now, I'm really hoping with this investment, bear with me, with this investment that they're really going to focus on looking after the best of these titles. Films like The Killer, Hard Boiled, A Better Tomorrow trilogy, the Chinese Ghost Story trilogy, the Swordsman trilogy, The Big Heat, which I am dying to see put out there, restored, cleaned up and looked after. What else have we got? We have got Peking Opera Blues, Once a Thief, Bullet in the Head. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. There's so many there. Of course there are. Not only that, you have the likes of Ringo Lam's Full Contact, City on Fire, Prison on Fire. I mean, it goes on and on, which is incredible. And of course, these films have been available around Asia for a long time. And of course, I have some German releases, Blu-rays and media books, whether or not they're legal, but they're still upgraded. They still have that HD look. They still look fantastic. But the feeling that I have in having these produced to a level that Shout Factory can produce them is very, very exciting. Now, with those 156 titles, there's definitely some there that won't really do them any justice in releasing single Blu-ray versions of these particular movies. So I do reckon that we are going to go down the road of getting a Golden Princess box collection, maybe 1, 2 or 3, 4, 5 of those, because the amount of titles there are there. And we're going to see the likes of, let's say, the Aces Go Places series released as in one of these box sets. RoboForce, I Love Maria put out there, as much as I love that movie, and it is fantastic fun. I don't think if they put it out there as a single release, it may bring them the benefits as The Killer or Hard Boiled would, of course. What else have you got there? You've got the Happy Ghost films, Tiger on the Beat 2, Treasure Hunt with Chow Yun Fat. I mean, so yes, although these films are there in the catalogue, I still feel that that's the direction they may go. They have a bunch of golden titles there, as I mentioned, the John Woos, the Ringo Lams, most of Chow Yun Fat's highest earners, let's just say, as well as Tsui Hark and Ching Su Tung's works with Chinese Ghost Story and Swordsman, etc. But yeah, I feel that this is going to be a very exciting time. Us, as in Hong Kong cinema fans, are going to get absolutely broke from spending because we want to get in there. We don't want them to sell out before we have a chance to grab them. Bear with me. You have no idea, I need my tea in the mornings. But yes, so very exciting stuff. I really can't wait, and I do hope that they look after them. But I have a funny feeling that the likes of The Killer, Hard Boiled, Better Tomorrow, etc., they may go down the road of giving us 4K versions of these movies. And I really hope that they do, because if they think about it, and just take a moment, now that they've acquired these, just take a wee moment to think, what is the best approach to releasing these movies? These movies that have been kind of like missing in action for some time. Now, we say that, but I look around me here and the majority of these movies have never really been a problem to get picked up by most of the distribution labels over the years. We have Made in Hong Kong, the video's release label, who put out most of those movies. I mean, The A Better Tomorrows, the Full Contacts, the Chinese Ghost Stories, etc, etc, etc. Then we have Dragon Dynasty, that also put out Hard Boiled, The Killer, things like that. We have Eastern Heroes put them out on video. So these have been kind of out there before, and not that long ago really when we think about it. It's only recently that there has been somewhat of a lockdown beyond Asia for the release of these movies, and rightly so, because I now know that Shout Factory know that the fans really want to see these, because this is a hell of a move. This is a big investment. I mean, a massive investment, but I think it's the right one for them. I'm really surprised that a UK distribution company such as Eureka or even Idiot Films, that they didn't just try to do the same thing there. Now, Idiot's probably a bit smaller. Eureka definitely had the power there to move in and perhaps create some sort of deal with Golden Princess. But with Shout Factory doing it, as I say, they do produce good quality physical media. I can't deny that. They just like to fire it out there. So I'm really hoping with this set of movies that they've got here, they just take a wee moment to really think about it and see what is best. But also, not only give us the best restorations of these films, but give us an incredible amount of special features with them. You know, I hark back often to Hong Kong Rescue and the Blu-rays that our soul was putting out there. They were fantastic, and the work that went into them was incredible. It's just unfortunate that the guy didn't have any sort of business ethos really, and ripped off a lot of people and movies. But still, the work that he put into those was incredible. It's still one of my favourite releases of Hard Boiled on the Hong Kong Rescue label, but I'm really hoping that Shout Factory understand that and take these little bundles of treasure that they've now got to give Hong Kong cinema fans the best of what they have from this Golden Princess catalogue. Anyway, I'm going to go finish my tea. I just wanted to blurt that out and share the news with you if you haven't already heard it. But the internet is nearly broken with everyone screaming for joy that we are finally in the West going to see these incredible movies. Anyway, I'm George Clark. This is Invincible Asia. Enjoy your tea.